Hey all, I'm Ash from Eyes by Ash, hope everyone's doing well. So I uploaded a video the other day regarding the Star Citizen Tech demo that came out recently. As an Asmongold enjoyer, I had heard about it from him on my feed and only got about 5 minutes into it. Towards the end of one of my streams, I thought I'd have a proper watch of the demo with a couple of viewers. We had such a fun time during the video, I thought I'd upload it to YouTube so that the handful of my regulars on both Twitch and YouTube could also enjoy. I didn't even edit it. I straight up just cut and pasted. That's how unknowingly I got into this. I woke up the next day and the video had reached a height I had never anticipated. It was all a new experience for me, and I got to see a reaction on some extraordinary levels, at least for me. I think the video blowing up might have had a lot to do with the fact that I touched on a topic that appears to be rather controversial, trending, hot at the time, or all of the above. Also, I think CitizenCon was happening, so I'd like to think that might have had an influence, or there might have been a lot of eyes on the game and everything around it. A little bit about me. I'm a small content creator, minute, basically non-existent. I average probably 2 to 3 viewers, mostly just me and my friends hanging out. I guess I would consider myself a variety streamer. I play a little bit of everything depending on the mood, from old school RuneScape, Magic the Gathering, League of Legends, and Pokemon Red. Currently I'm playing Overwatch 2, Diablo 4, Warcraft Rumble, LoL, and looking to get into Black Desert for the first time. The videos I upload to YouTube are generally just highlights, playthroughs of specific games, VODs, or funny moments. I don't really have a specific content type or output, not yet anyways. I feel like I'm still kind of experimenting with how things are going. Some are even just archival from Twitch for people that might want to watch in the future that might have missed a specific game that I've been playing. I know there's a lot of controversy surrounding the game. I'm not trying to get involved with the whole drama. You got people that are scam citizen, you got people that are forced citizen. That's not what I'm trying to get into. I'm looking at it impartially, objectively. I unintentionally seem to have stepped on a landmine. This could be for a few reasons, whether you're for or against. I think it's important to be as civil and objective about the development of the game. I've personally never played Star Citizen or had any intentions to do so. I don't even have a PC capable enough. I've got a GTX 970, ancient PC. I also don't have a horse in this race. Some visitors have been gracious enough to offer some editions of the game, as well as take me on a tour for content. It's what, $45 to get into? I know people that spend that much on a packet of cigarettes a day. I'm sure we've all spent that much and more on other flop titles. Hell, I'd rather spend 45 bucks on this than pay 45 or more on complete games. I've just been following very loosely from take video to take video. Other than the videos, I know very little to nothing. Despite the memey tones in my video, I genuinely do have an interest in Star Citizen. I'm optimistic. I'm an optimistic person, at least I try to be. I think the game looks pretty damn cool. If it delivers on its promises and tech, this could be an incredible experience. I would even go as far as to say it could become the next big evolution in online gaming. In this massive universe with no loading screens, everything all happening at once, almost being a step or two before we start moving into the Matrix. A world so seamless, no lag, no crashing, kappa, no clipping, if it delivers. And that's a big if. The game has potential, and if it works out, sweet. If it doesn't, it wouldn't bother me either way. I would say the last big evolutionary stage in gaming would have been World of Warcraft. It's been almost 20 years since WoW came out. I feel like it was a big jump in online gaming and took it to a whole new level with regards to its social systems, gameplay, and connectivity, as well as how incredibly well it was received. It took the world by storm. This could be the next step after that. That's a whole different discussion though. I won't get into that too much, but I think you guys can understand what I'm saying. Star Citizen has all the ingredients to be that next big leap, but it's cooking, and damn is it cooking. This could be a cope take, I don't know. Never say never though. Perhaps in the future as things develop, I might check out the game for myself and form my own honest opinions about my experience. I would advise you to do the same. Some commenters have mentioned they have free play events, so don't take my word or anyone's. Go check it out for yourself. I did also notice a lot of anger towards my quote-unquote chat. I don't even have nearly enough chatters to even call it a chat, but as I mentioned, it was just a couple of dudes memeing around, exaggerating and taking things to extremes for the sake of humor between one another. In any case, people are entitled to their opinion so long as it's not directly harming someone. If you disagree with an opinion, you absolutely can. We can talk about it, have a mature discussion, and hopefully both parties come out enlightened on the given topic, in this case, Star Citizen. Thanks again for the subs and likes. If anyone wants Protosale's home address, I've got an auction beginning right after this video. Bid starting at $2,000, link in the description down below. Let's get into some comments. Keep in mind, Star Citizen regularly has free fly events, so you can try the game for free before you buy it. Performance definitely tanks on the servers during these events due to population spikes, but for server meshing, hopefully that will be mitigated in the near future. The next event should be around late November, I think. The biggest time sink no one talks about is the development of their custom engine to do what no other game has done. Hopefully it works. If so, it will be a huge leap for all games, and that's exactly what I'm saying. So for me, cheers for trying to RSI, whether it is perfect or not. I'm not sure what RSI means. Their commitment to making something different, better, should be commended. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. And I'm genuinely with this vibe. If they can achieve what they've set out to do, amazing. The main difference between Todd and Chris is that Todd is making his games for shareholders for his publicly traded company, while Chris is just trying to make his dream of the ultimate space sim come true that he talked about all his life. He doesn't have any shareholders that he wants to see big revenues. His shareholders of his indie company are the players who want to see about his game. Okay, I should also I should add by saying I'm taking this for what it is. Whether you guys are just talking smack or just making stuff up, I have no idea. I'm just going to pretend you guys are being genuine and sincere with the information that I'm reading here. I'm not going to even begin to question like what's fact and what's just copium. So let me just state that as well. So what I'm reading here, I'm just going to pretend it's real for now, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. But honestly though, there are a number of reasons why some people hate on the game so much. Some just heard somewhere that it's a scam because Chris Roberts earned $1 billion with it and hired a bunch of actors to pretend sitting in the office and coding something, and it somehow seems to make sense to them and they want to be right once in their life. Others actually believe in the game, so they spent $1,000 expecting to be finished in 2 years and now they feel stupid. Whatever it is, they are always the unreasonable kind of people. Like this guy, but this guy, like, what a gentleman. Got it from both points of view, and I think that's important. I think I need to state this as well. No one's going to win by blindly following anyone or anything. I think some level of criticism is absolutely needed. This goes for me, this goes for you, this goes for anyone. Because if something goes left unchecked, they can abuse that power, they can abuse those resources, and they can exploit people. Let's be real. Let's look at the world that we live in today. Look at history. Do people take advantage of people? 100%. Let's not live in fairyland, right? Let's not live in La La Land. So having a level of criticism is incredibly important, even for you guys that are like pro Star Citizen, because it's going to help your game as well. If these guys are accountable for what they're doing and they've got people on their backs that are keeping them in line, making sure that they are actually working a game, that works out for you. Why? Because you get a game, you get a quality product, you got to be a little bit critical of things. It's important for everyone's sake. The Snow Planet was introduced in 2019. We've been able to fly down to it seamlessly from space for years now. Shadows are smoking crap. Like this is what I'm talking about, by the way. This comment right here, like, we're literally just having fun, man. Like, just relax. We're just having a good time. 16 times the budget. Shots fired. Just to add video on the video, you do quantum travel. That is not loading screen. Oh, I think he means like that black hole thing. That is not loading screen. You actually leave your seat, walking around your ship and do other stuff while still on quantum travel. You even change the camera angle and see your ship travel from inside to the outside as well. Heck, you even cancel the quantum travel midway and will end up somewhere in space. That's awesome. If that's true, that's awesome. After 8 years of playing this game, I'm still loving it. As an alpha, some patches are better than others, but overall it's getting better and better. The 3.18 patch is not ready for release, but it's all part of the process. Over the next year, from what we are seeing, the game is really going to open up. The game is pure magic, and I've seen grown men cry and all while playing Star Citizen. If you're being negative for the sake of being negative, you're missing out on something very special going. Yeah, another great comment. Another great comment. The guy's like, look, he loves the game. That's fine. He can absolutely love the game. If he's enjoying it, if he's crying in awe of it, awesome, perfect. And that's a very like fair statement to say, like, hey man, if you're not playing it, sorry bro, but you're missing out. Moving on. You know what I mean? Perfect. Good job, man. Good job. That's the kind of comments that show a level of good character, in my opinion. I find it very funny when people hate on a game but know nothing about it. Most of the things in this video are real and currently playable. The video is basically they build the game, run on a server with few players. If anything, this is the reason the AI is so active, even it's still broken. But I do have to acknowledge that Star Citizen, despite inventing so much neutrality just to make the game possible, the main mix of the game currently, and might be for a while, are the servers. Star Citizen servers are kind of stable. They don't crash as much as many people believe, but they do run very slow. This does cause many of the unimportant NPCs to stand around and do nothing, but combat AI is very much functional. I will always recommend people to try it, and I'm pretty sure you can refund the game within 30 days of purchase. And if you ever try it, you need to install it on SSD. It will be very much buggy and maybe impossible to play. Another great comment of someone who's just a fan of the game, and they're giving some constructive feedback on people that might be looking to get into it. So far, so good. The game will work soon, TM. Bro, them's fighting words. Nice. Just a point, it's $45 for a basic ship pack that includes access to the game. Almost half the price as Starfield was. It might not be entirely complete yet, but there is still good gameplay there, and the tech we saw at CinemaCon is all very promising. Okay, another good point. No loading screen, no trick. When you go to a planet, to another planet in Quantum, you just really go really fast. 64-bit large world coordinate engine. Like, this is all very technical. The trick is when to change to a star system at Yep, in November there will be the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo where everyone can play sites for free and try most of the ships, so don't listen to anyone and see for yourself. Yeah, fair enough. Like I said, me and my friends, it was literally just the three of us, me streaming and two people watching. I'm a very small streamer, and we're just memeing, we're just making, just having a good time, being silly, you know. You should really watch the Squadron 42 announcement. I held the line. That is the single player game that they build with this engine in Star Citizen universe. It's mind blowing. Like this comment right here, I dig your vibe, bro. Like he's just suggesting another video for me to watch to get into Star Citizen universe. This is great, man. This is great. But like there are some comments in here, and I'm not sure if we'll come across them, that are very negative. If I say the slightest wrong thing or something partially negative about the game, people are going to pick up their pitchforks and their torches and they're going to set me on fire, because it feels like a lot of people just, if you say the wrong thing, immediately like destroyed. So regardless, I don't really care what anyone says. I'm going to try out the game if I want to anyways. But for you Star Citizen fans, I think just a quick reminder to try to just be as peaceful as possible, because hurting one another isn't going to be productive for anyone or anything. Like if you want your game to thrive, you want people to play your game, then there's no point in harassing them or scaring them away, because that's not going to benefit you, the community, or the game on a bigger scale. People still call Star Citizen a scam even after it's the best damn space sim of all time. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. The thing is, they keep on loading and unloading stuff as you go. It's called the object container streaming, and there's a mesh of. Okay, it's another technical one. I'm just going to skip this one only because I don't know. Like I simply don't know. So it's fun to observe a man watching Star Citizen for the first time. It is not a scam. They take proof that this year the tech is there finally. Okay, awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed, bro. I hope you enjoy your cloth simulator. Man, some of these comments, I had to actually hold back a few. Some of them are pretty crazy. Better. Did you actually play this piece of shice? This is the most buggy game in the world. Todd haters are just crazy people. Okay, alright, interesting take. The first bit, it was super fun to hear all those comments from the chat. Almost none of them had tried the game, very easy to hear. At 2200, they actually are doing exactly what you're suggesting. They've been working on the automated AI system called Quantum, which dynamically generates emissions based on a galactic scale economy. There's a video about it, you just have to search it up. Search up Star Citizen Quantum. Okay. Oh yeah, I think he's talking about that Dead Space area I was talking about. That would be really cool, because for a game of this size, having AI to kind of fill in the gaps would be pretty incredible. Awesome. If they can pull this off as described, it would be the single biggest effing comeback in gaming history, and I hope they do. Yeah. CRJ confirmed that this demo was all in game. There's only a few things that they showcased that weren't in the playable universe yet, but everything was shot in the actual game itself. It's not curated. Okay. I'm truly pleased by your optimism. It brings me delight that you believe in the dream we all have of a universe in space that's the most immersive and interactable of anything our generations will ever see. I hope that more people realize the vision that Chris Roberts and the teams at CRG have. This is going to be the game that brings on a new era of gaming as we know. See, another optimist, and that's what I'm trying to be too. I'm just trying to be optimistic, you know, and I think it's important to be optimistic in life because it presents you more opportunities in life. Whereas if you're a pessimist and you're negative and you just give up, well then you kind of just put a wall right in front of you and there's no potential of going anywhere. But another nice comment, thanks man. Both the client and server are streaming in all parts of the game as you move around, and then stream out the parts when you leave. This is already playable now in game, excluding the red space pit and the animals. I know CIG has a lot left to do, and this all still needs to hit live, but I still love the fact that they're showing Starfield up so hard of this. I'm not even... Yeah, I just thought that, like I said, we're having fun. I'm just memeing on Starfield, but that's a different topic. As someone who's played Star Citizen for a couple of years, this demo was a little weird. Like, the polish and fidelity is incredible, but stuff like atmosphere, hand mining, and caves, zero loading speeds, etc. has been in the alpha since I started playing. One gameplay loop I really enjoy is mining in a buggy. You can pick up a ground vehicle hauler. The best thing about this game is playing with other people. For sandbox PvP, there's no other game like it. I really do missions and spend most of my time doing piracy. It's a buggy ass mess, but if you have a stomach for an alpha and you like something that's more like a sim, as in you like DC world with some DCS world with some sci-fi action, it's a really good time. There's plenty I'd like them to improve, but even in the state it is now, I keep coming back to it again and again because there's just no other game that pulls everything I like the other as well. Yeah, it just seems like so far, it just seems like a lot of people that are really passionate about the game and they really enjoy the space sim and they want it to succeed, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think Protocell 96 has much a grasp of how much damn work it was trying to get an engine to do all the things they're attempting. Bro, Protocell is one of my regular viewers, and we were literally, as I mentioned, just memeing and having a good time. Everything he said was merely just exaggerating a point you know, of the general, because we all know the general community, we all know how people kind of flame the game like for or against, and it was just an exaggeration of that. Can't wait, looks amazing, nice. Hello, nice video. Maybe you should take a look at the Squadron 42 feature complete trailer. Squadron 42's second game that CIG is developing alongside Star Citizen is a single player part, which is also part developed with the StarEngine. It's worth looking at. Okay, no, thanks bro, nice comment, thank you. Man, couldn't stop laughing at you chat. As someone who comes and goes to Star Citizen since 2015, I'm pretty sure he has less hours in game total than I get in a week. It is bugged as crap. Servers are a mess, but when it works, it's amazing and there is ton to do. Just no hand holding, you gotta do it, go out and do it. And in my honest opinion, it would be more fun with friends. Yeah, bro, like I said, my chat was literally, it's not even a chat, it's literally just 2 people. It's literally just 2 people. It's not even a chat, it's just 2 people. But they were my friends, they're my regulars. We're just goofing around, you know, so.
Are you okay, man? It was just a goof.
Don't take it as super critical critiquing of the game. Whatever that, you know what I mean. Hoping for the best, but keeping expectations low, so I'm not disappointed. Another great comment. Good advice. The website has been crashing a lot lately from all the people trying to buy the game. Perfect ending. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Keep comparing Starfield and Star Citizen. That's like comparing a bicycle to a space shuttle. Shots fired, I think? I like your enthusiasm about the game, but your chat was filled with haters, goddamn. If you think this tech demo is a scam or just a tech demo, at the end of November, around 20th, there will be a free fly event. Basically means you can download and play Star Citizen for free for about 2 weeks. You will be able to try almost all the ships currently in the game. It's free, so there is nothing to be scammed of. Even more, if you decide to buy the game, they have a 30 days refund policy, unlimited playtime. The game is nowhere near perfect, no one is denying that, but what we have now is currently very advanced, tech-wise. If you are willing to deal with the bugs and every now and then with the reduced server performance, you'll have a great time. Rome was not built over the night. Great things come from those who wait. 07 Citizen. Nice. Again, I'm gonna say this for the last time. My chat was literally just 2 people. It's not a chat. I'm a very small content creator, so it's not fair on those guys that were just having fun and memeing around. There's so many comments, like the comments. I can't even begin to explain how crazy this all is. I've never had a video blow up to this capacity. I'd like to go through more of the comments, but it's just I won't be able to keep. It's going to be like a 5-hour video, so I will leave it there. But as just my closing words, all I will say is, guys, look, it's important to stay positive. It's also equally important to be critical of things. This could be the beginning of something great for me or my interaction with this game. There's a lot of potential. Most of the comments have been actually very nice. I'm quite surprised. They've been pretty objective, they've been pretty fair. Although if you dig deep enough, you will see a lot of toxic people, which is like, it's completely unnecessary. You're not benefiting anyone or anything. If anything, you're just potentially pushing someone away from the game, away from the community. That's not what you want to represent yourself as. Like, if you're an individual of a community, you don't want to come off as someone who's just nasty or toxic. So I think that's something to keep in mind. I will leave it here, and I'll see where we go. Like I said, I'm not a Star Citizen content creator. I'm not a Star Citizen person. I've never played it. I just think it's cool. Like, from a technical level, I like watching the videos, and that's really all there is to it. But, you know, never say never. You never know. I might end up getting a good PC and getting into the game and trying it out for myself and come up with my own criticisms and my own thoughts and opinions on my actual experience with the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the previous video. Any constructive feedback, please let me know. You guys take care of yourselves. Be safe, be good, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, peace.